Welcome to DJ TV.
E don red for Tinubu as the disqualification don dey setting unto the fake certificate wey forge give INEC.
Correct people, we greet una. Welcome una to DJ TV, una WhatsApp channel wey dey sama una with ogbonge updates, breaking news, updated updates. So abeg my people, if you never subscribe to our YouTube channel, make una rush now, make una go subscribe and also turn on that notification bell so that anytime we like say we drop any update like this, una go dey notified. Our Facebook page, my people, make una follow us and make una dey like. Una do well. Anyway my people, make we quickly run enter the tori and updates we will carry come for una like this.
Yes, so my people, not be small thing no. This Tinubu matter so for court. Article don dey drag anyhow, not be small. This one na by fire by force, so he must date disqualified. You know say if a drag onto the fake certificate wey say e forge give INEC. Right now the school wey be say e say you obtain that certificate for 9 article don go petition like this. So the disqualification don dey near, not be so as they talk am. Anyway my people, I go leave una listen to this analysis una hear more of wetin dey happen concerning this court matter between Tinubu and Atiku with Peter Obi. Make una watch.
Now the race to get Tinubu disqualified continues, and as Labour Party dey hit am from one side, PDP too dey hit am from the other side, and this time around there is fresh updates about his claim to have attended the Chicago State University. Now, the only academic certificate that Tinubu submitted to INEC for screening and clearance to contest was a Chicago State University certificate. No primary school certificate, no secondary school certificate, just that Chicago State University certificate. Now, something happened on the 3rd of August, this 3rd of August we just passed, and that thing got even his biggest supporters thinking, say, e be like say this man no attend that Chicago State University. True. But before I show you what happened, let me quickly show you this video by Professor Usman Yusuf, because sometimes when we talk about Tinubu's incompetence, una go dey look am say na slander. But we are saying all these things because we need a competent man at the helm of affairs in Nigeria. Watch this video by Usman Yusuf. It will show you that there are some basic things where presidents supposed to know where this man no know. Watch this video.
I saw the piece before we started. I am really shocked. The primary responsibility of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is to Nigeria and not to ECOWAS. He answers to us. He's not even addressed Nigerians and justify what he's going to do. He's gone to the Senate to ask for approval. There's no way to declare war. It's not easy declaring war. You're sending your men and women into harm's way to go and get killed and kill. I've said it clearly from the outset of that piece I wrote. I am not into political correctness. We in the North, we are tired of wars. We have been at war for 13 years, for 14 years now with Boko Haram, since 2009, and 9 years with bandits and kidnappers. And you're bringing a fresh war to us? So we're going to war and killing them for what? Before any president goes to war, he comes and explains to his people, these are the reasons why I'm going to war. What are the strategic importance, economic, security, or political strategic importance of going to war? What are the self-interests of that country in going to war? The people who are going to war on their behalf, the Western world, France and the United States, they know what their interests are. Their strategic interest is not the people of Niger or Nigeria, but what is underneath the soil of Niger and Nigeria.
You have heard that. Before a president goes to war, he comes to speak to his people to tell them, look at what I want to do. Then he also has to know why. What are the economic and social values of this war I want to go to? But this one don't even ask all those questions. He just went straight to the Senate, and that is what we are saying. That is why we are saying we need people with competence and knowledge on how things should be done. We have suffered too much in this country, Nigeria. Now, onto the Chicago State University claim by Tinubu. The Chicago State University certificate that Tinubu submitted to INEC carries female as the gender. The gender on it is female. And we know that Tinubu is male. And of course, this is one of the things they have challenged in court, and we are awaiting judgment on that. But Atiku said he's not satisfied. So he took another step. He went to the US and he went to a higher court and filed a suit that they should subpoena the Chicago State University to release all the details on their supposed student, Bola Tinubu. Now, when they release all those details, we will now know if it was a male that attended the Chicago State University or a female. Now, if na person wey in hand clean, wetin concern you? Leave them, make them they find wetin dem dey find. But guess what happened? Atiku filed this suit on the 2nd of August. By the 3rd of August, Tinubu and his legal team filed their own suit blocking this move. They asked the court to block Chicago State University from releasing anything. Look at how the papers reported it. Bola Tinubu files motion to block US court from releasing his Chicago University records to Atiku Abubakar. President Bola Tinubu has filed a motion seeking to prevent a federal court in the United States from releasing his university academic records to Atiku Abubakar, his principal opponent during Nigeria's February 2023 presidential election. Documents obtained by People's Gazette showed Mr. Abubakar on August 2 approached the state's district court of the Northern District of Illinois to issue a subpoena for Chicago State University to release Mr. Tinubu's school records, citing long-standing controversies around the Nigerian president's background. Journalist David Hundeyin obtained records that showed a Bola Tinubu that attended Chicago State University in the 1970s was a female. The Chicago State University Registrar's Office had told People's Gazette that it graduated a Bola Tinubu on June 22, 1979, but did not elaborate when pressed on whether the student was a male or a female, much less if it is the same person now occupying Nigeria's presidency. Mr. Abubakar told the court he was seeking the document as part of discovery to strengthen his legal challenge against the declaration of Mr. Tinubu as Nigeria's president on March 1, 2023, following the hotly contested February 2023 elections. But Mr. Tinubu quickly gathered his team of attorneys and asked to be added as an interested party in the suit, alleging that Chicago State University might be unable to fully protect his interest as the owner of the records being sought. Consequently, Mr. Tinubu argued that the records should not be released because they fell under a 1974 privacy law for American students. You have heard him. He doesn't want the records released. It means there is a skeleton in his cupboard. And at this point, it is clear that many people in the management of that school have a hand in this. Because if person talks say he attend school and he didn't attend the school, why not expose him? But no matter how far lies go, one day the truth go come out. You have now seen that this matter is beginning to go international. This matter is going international, and the Nigerian judiciary should watch it. And according to the rest of the story, there is a very, very, very high likelihood that those records are going to be released. Breeze go blow, we go see foul nyash, and that is the difference. Why His Excellency Peter Obi is telling you to go and verify. Go and verify yourself. Another person is hiding his records. This is the difference we are talking about. And this is how we will continue to press the necks of the opposition until we get to the end of this matter. Now, this is not to say that the evidence before the court are not enough. There are already ample evidence before the court. This move only came about because of the weak defense they brought for the Chicago State University certificate carrying female instead of male. They brought a weak defense the statement of the registrar from the school. Shey una want make dem open una yansh finally, na im make Atiku come dey press on like this. If not, the evidence wey dey before the court, e dey enough for them to do the right thing if they will pass judgment according to the dictates of the constitution and according to the electoral law. And we believe say dem fit do am, so we wait earnestly for the day wey dem go pass this judgment, for the sake of those of us wey dey this country now and for the sake of the children yet unborn.
Yes, so my people, now the updates wey we carry come from like this be this. So una hear wetin dey talk, this analysis so far about this court gbege. Atiku don say waka far for this matter of false certificate. Anyway, my people, now the update be this. So make una drop una comment and make una no forget to like and share.
DJ